Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers and gamers. I hope you're doing well. It's me, your guy Wattles, back at it again. Today, the plan is to storm Area 51, but disclaimer, please, nobody, this is a meme. Don't actually go to Area 51. It's an army base. There are armed guards. Today, we're going to build a machine to, how should we put this? Help us get into Area 51 to free the aliens. But first, I'd like to send a little shout out to Skellywampus. I wouldn't have had this idea without him. Skelly is actually here to explain the meme for us today.
Hey there, Wattles. Thanks for having me. So guys, if you haven't heard about it or don't know what the Area 51 meme is about, somebody started a Facebook event to storm Area 51 on September 20th with the whole premise that they can't stop all of us. As of the time of me recording this, 761,000 people have signed up to go. We plan on Naruto running, because if we run like Naruto, we will be faster than their bullets, and we will send rock throwers and Kyles up front to distract them. So that is the main idea behind this meme, is that we are going to storm Area 51, that way we can see them aliens. And Wattles, back to you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much, Skelly. Skelly's channel is linked down in the description below and on the end card. Be Epic Gamer Moment and go drop a sub over there for me. This beautiful Area 51 map will be linked down below in the description. If you like this one, drop a like, subscribe, notifications, and let's go. Machine time. And one more thing, I'm going to make this up as we go, so this should be interesting. Now, first things first, we need to make something to actually move us into Area 51. We'll start over here out in the desert, and that means moving flying machine. So, I know how to make these, I promise. I really promise, but it's been a while since I've done one. So let's see. I know we want to start with, I think, an observer that goes into a piston, then a slime block of some sort. Then we need something to move the observer. And I think we want to connect over to here, right? And then do we go there? And then do we go... No. Oh, maybe... Okay, so we have observer, sticky piston, 2 slime blocks on both sides. Does it work? It does. That will move us into town. Okay, so step 1, check. Now we need things that do things, like maybe shoot, maybe drop. Well, would we want something to drop water? Maybe we could have something dispense water. But this is where we also get limited with space. Unfortunately, this thing cannot be infinitely large. Slime blocks and pistons can only move so many blocks at a time, as in like things attached. But I think we can definitely start with a dispenser, and then I want to say these observers will detect a block state change as they move, right? So we'll place some arrows in there, and no, we don't. And we've lost a dispenser. Oh no. So we'll, no, that won't work either. Oh no. Will we have to trap our dispenser? No, that's not, well, actually, is that going to, will this move our dispenser inwards? It will not. Okay, let's just come back to the dispenser. How about a spawner? Can we move spawners with these things? No, we can't do that either. Okay, well, the problem we're having here is the fact that on Java, we can't move these things. So what we can do instead is prep a few dispensers over here in the town, and we can attach redstone blocks to our machine, and then the machine moves by and activates the dispensers. Is that fair? I'm not sure. Will it work? Most definitely. So I figure our TNT cannons don't really need to be out in the middle of the desert. We can start our cannons down over here at the actual military base. We'll definitely want TNT cannons on either side of our machine here. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6 wide machine. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the 7th one, even more TNT dispensers. These dispensers will run straight into the military base, and we should be able to take out part of it. I don't know how much we'll really be able to do. We should have been coming in along the runway instead for this to work, but it is what it is. We could say the terrain is just not really desirable over there. Now, each and every one of these TNT cannons will need, of course, TNT. But there's a catch here. We definitely wouldn't want to blow up the runway in case any planes were taking off, so we'll skip the runway. That'll be clear of dispensers in case we need a quick escape. We could definitely take some of the planes that are around over here and fly them out of the base. So, runways, very important. Cannot break. Now, each and every one of these dispensers will need to be pointing downwards as well, just to prevent any accidents from happening. We definitely wouldn't want our TNT to backfire and explode on ourselves, or even worse, on our machine. They cost a lot of money, so the dispensers must always face downwards. A little progress update here. Due to a massive cut in funds, we won't be doing a TNT track all the way across this sand expanse here. I think we can concentrate our explosions and demolitions on these bunkers here, so we can scrap this whole track thing going out there, or I'll just leave it there, because we did pay to build it already, so now I need to fill all of these dispensers with one TNT. Yeah, each and every one of these. It's like, that's a lot of blocks. But it must be done. Here might be a faster way to do it. We can move over and shift click this in. That is so much easier. Oh boy, look at me inventing the future right in front of our eyes. I like it. It's not bad. Each one of these tracks is about 90 blocks long. Well, I'm certainly no redstone wizard, but I'd say that is pretty good. Now we can safely move on to the next part of our machine. So back over here at our machine, I think we need to go probably upwards a little bit. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we could do a little bit of some grass patches in here and then strategically place spawners over there above the military base. Then once our machine moves underneath those spawners, they should be activated and mobs should spawn. They'll spawn maybe on the grass, maybe they'll fall down into the military base. So we're kind of going for an effect like this, like where we have these pigs here, and as the machine moves, the pigs should just drop right down, I think. But how high do we need this? Like one above? Yeah, maybe one above should be good. Okay. So these spawners will need to be placed in here. I think we could just go for a solid row, but first, what mob do we want to drop into this, the base here? I think there would be no mob better than the rabbit. Rabbits are both, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with rabbits. Rabbits it is. Rabbits and pigs and maybe some cows as well. You know what? How about a randomized amount of mobs? I like that idea. So just everything. Anything and everything will be dropped onto the military base as a distraction. With a plan like this, a lot of the officers should be busy, so we should be good to kind of just do whatever we need to do to get the aliens out. Now you may be asking, why not creepers or something like that, and that is pretty straightforward. The military knows how to deal with those things, but they don't know how to deal with these things, so creepers, way too predictable and would be very ineffective. Now, taking a break from the machine real quick to talk about where we should stand. We need to, of course, ride this thing into the military base, so let's go ahead and add, I think, a little bit of a standing area over here. So we can stand on this thing and just go off into the town, and we'll keep the pig here for now. So would this work? That's not very good looking. Alright, so the quartz doesn't work there, but the stone certainly works here. So, stone, it will be. We'll ride, that's the problem. Okay, stone's gonna work. That's good, that's fine. Now, of course, we ended up only placing one row of spawners on the left side, so technically we can cut this grass out and we should be fine. We will leave this grass over here to hopefully activate the spawners and give the spawners room to actually plop things into the world. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think what we have is good, but I just don't see it as enough. So, I think we can go ahead and drop down below this thing here, maybe right under the middle, add another redstone block, and then figure out something else that we can drop down onto the base over there. And what thing better than probably a little bit more exposed TNT paired with some dispensers holding arrows. So this time we'll switch it up and we'll do it all kind of randomly, and I will just copy the dispenser with arrows inside of it because that was a pain to place a bunch of those, and we can use these dispensers in many different ways. They can face off to the side, off to the other side. The goal is to basically shoot arrows anywhere, and of course, surprise some running villagers. With more TNT. Okay, so it's not much, but it's evolving. Things are starting to look good, but I think we need at least one more thing to this. What could we do here? What can be moved? That's the tricky part. If only everything in this menu could be moved. Can we do maybe like a pilot seat instead? Could we connect these and say minecart? Will it stay? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we have too many blocks. Is that our problem here? Can we move that off? No. Okay. Okay. So maybe that was the problem. Too many blocks. Well, look, here's the problem. If we're sitting inside of this thing and then we do this, we fall and the machine goes. We definitely don't want the machine to just go, so I think a whole pilot seat idea, it was cool, but it just probably isn't very good. But in all honesty, we could stand over here on top of these slime blocks. That could be where we pilot this thing from. What does some carpet do? Can we make this thing look a little better? We can. Carpet will work. Okay. All right. That's not bad. Okay, look, it's not much, but it's certainly a machine, and down there, there's a lot going on. Okay, so it counts. It's good. It'll work. Moving on to the final phase of our experiment. That is, of course, testing out our machine. I've snuck into Area 51 over here to see if the staff is maybe suspicious of anything, but they don't seem to be noticing a single thing. So far, we're good. I think it's time to move the machine into position. And into position we go. Off to battle. Now, though our machine may be loud, it is certainly effective and it is very, very easy to use. In fact, all I'm doing here is holding down W, and I seem to be keeping up with the machine fairly well. My feet look like they're maybe starting to slip a little bit, but we are, in fact, moved... Oh, whoops. We are, in fact, moved into position. Aha, the hour has finally come. It is the middle of the day, probably the best time for sure, to test this machine out. I think this machine will do exactly what we need it to. It should blow a large hole in their defenses and hopefully give the Naruto runners and the Kyles and everyone else enough time to do their thing, to storm in. But here we go. Now I definitely... Oh no. Not good. No, not yet. Hold on. Aha. No good machine comes without its flaws. Let's go ahead and try it again. What I was going to say is I definitely don't recommend using this machine without a good set of armor. Now, I can't show you it, but I've got blast protection on everything just in case. And then, of course, some boots with feather falling because we're relatively high up. But so far, so safe. The airplane seems to be working. By the way, this has become an airplane. But we are about to hit our strips in here. They're not suspecting a single thing, which is good. Good news. That's exactly what we wanted. But now comes the moment of truth. Will they be distracted by the rain of rabbits or TNT? Let's see. Alright, it's a noisy one for sure. And I'm seeing some explosion action happen. I saw a slime ball. I don't know if that's good. Could be our machine falling apart. We should be getting... These guys still haven't noticed a single thing, now that I think about it. And who brought their kid to work? Oh no. Seems to be working, though. We do have mobs spawning and falling. All right. They got caught on our track, though. I kind of didn't think about that. Well, I think it's about safe to say, or almost safe to say, the machine worked. That's good. And that means it's time to take a look at what our machine did. So first, let's go ahead and assess the top part, the tracks. The spawners worked, everything dropped in, or seemed to, and then all of the TNT dispensed. We should have arrows that are, yep, the arrows have been dispensed as well, so that's good. So we passed all of that. The machine over here is actually intact still. I thought or maybe I did lose a piece right there. There should be another slime block right there, so we lost one piece of the machine. The Area 51 base, well, it's safe to say that is not really a thing anymore. At least over here. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked the machine. I hope you liked the fun video. Remember the Area 51 thing. It's a meme. Don't do it. But this is my concept for an Area 51 machine. Definitely send this over to the next Minecraft YouTuber and challenge them to make an Area 51 machine that is better than this one. That should be pretty tough to beat. And of course, please share your machines over on r/wattles. This map is linked down in the description below, as well as Skellywampus' channel. Again, big shout out to Skelly. If it wasn't for Skelly, this video would never have happened. Brand new short film over on the second channel as well, so check that out if you're into it. And then, of course, as always, go have a good day. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Skellywampus, and I'll see you next time. My name is Wattles. Goodbye.